First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will take care of Reyes, and that's how we get things started. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I know this club loves what Evan Gattis brings to its offense. He's hit 5 home runs in its last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Here's Manny Machado now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Digging in, Donald Jones. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. The 0-1 delivery. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. It's 1-2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And Pedroia behind 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Right there for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Bouncer to the left side. To his right, Estrada. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan, and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. First offering on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Now the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the... Stepping into the box, Jose Bautista. He went deep in the contest last night. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Back on it is Bradley to make the catch just shy of the monster for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Mark Trumbo is at the plate as he watches ball one. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball two. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fastball is looked at for strike two.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 11.
Evan Gattis now standing in, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Now the first pitch here from Price. And this is fouled at the plate. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Up with it there is Sandoval. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Here's the first pitch to him. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home run. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. Into the box now, Sammy Vaccaro. He grounds it sharply to third. Machado is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
The 0-1 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. Still only one out in the inning. Tillman ready with a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and one. Two and two the count. Machado might try to make a play on it, but that's off the top of the visitors' dugout, out of play. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Vera ranging back, not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Into the box now, Chad Pimentel. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a slider. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
The 2-1. Popped him up. Estrada waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors in a row. In now for the O's, Jimmy Vera. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Settling in now, Willie Estrada, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fly ball to straightaway left. Bradley is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Jeff Mathis. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm all.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. They trail.
Leading off for the
Here comes the first pitch.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Looks at a changeup right over the middle. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Bogaerts has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. Here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Travis Shaw. Got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And that's in there for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Line toward the gap in left center, but he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Riding in once again, Jose Reyes back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High pop-up. Shaw is there. 1 down. In now, Donald Jones comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. Reyes, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
And there goes Reyes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the first pitch here from Price. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. You're going to get a swing outside the zone, 1-1. Might as well fish a little bit further.
And that misses 2-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. On to Lansdowne and gone. A 3-run homer here for Mark Trumbo, number 14 on the season, and the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 3.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
1-0 the count. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval.
That last at bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Swings through it for strike number 2. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Jones is up with it, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now the Red Sox DH, Sammy Vaccaro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Softly hit to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
The catcher, number 39.
Into the box now, Blake Swihart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strike. Ready now, Jimmy Vera. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Digging in now, Willie Estrada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. The windup and the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now batting, Jeff Mathis. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
No ball. 1 strike.
Behind 0-2 now. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a high pop-up. Shaw has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
And that one just missed outside. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he's going to get the second now with nobody out.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
And that misses ball 1. Bradley leads off second with nobody out. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Dribbled up the line. In to score, the runner from third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Mookie Betts. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
A ball hit hard to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Vera moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Manny Machado now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he takes a called strike 2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Stepping in, Donald Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Price pauses. 0-1 on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Machado gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Bautista. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in safely. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Lays off 2-2 now.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
He's set and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. One and one the count now. The 1-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. Barehanded for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him. Here's the Panda now. Pablo Sandoval comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bouncer up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. This year against right-handed pitching, Vaccaro is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Swinging a ground ball to third. The second, but they throw it away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. At the plate, Blake Swihart, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there. But man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Mathis is over to take a look. Vaccaro over at second. Swihart at first with no outs. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Stepping up now, Chad Pimentel. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Pimentel is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Vera is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Evan Gaddis now standing in. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Bogarts to his left. He's there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Jimmy Vera.
Now at the plate, Jimmy Vera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Shaw has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, Georgia, Willie Estrada.
Digging in once again, Willie Estrada. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing, and he pops him up. Shaw ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. CC Sabathia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Now the first pitch from CC. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First pitch of the at-bat. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Jones comes up with it. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia has got himself 2 quick outs.
Now batting, center fielder, Mookie Betts.
At the plate, Mookie Betts. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. A fastball that just misses inside. Sabathia benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Travis Shaw will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. 0-1 the count. One and one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Flores will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year. So striding in, Jeff Mathis. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Jose Reyes. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's Manny Machado now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
The 3-2 now to Machado. Got him swinging. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Stepping into the box, Donald Jones, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Bautista, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Chris Davis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, Chris Davis.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Runner goes for third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he'll try to get back. Chris Davis will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 19.
First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Line 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's Sabathia on 1 and 2. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Gaddis coasts under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Red
To the
Sox,
plate now is the designated hitter, Sammy Vaccaro. Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. High and away, not close. 3-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Not everyone feels comfortable pulling the clutch on 3-0 pitch right there, but he stayed within himself, didn't try and do too much, didn't turn and burn, and just hit a nice, hard single on a 3-0 count.
Stepping in now, Blake Swihart, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Vaccaro stands at first with 1 out. Look, and a throw to first by Sabathia, and the runner back easily. From the stretch. Into right field, that's a base hit. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He was a double play victim last time around.
Bradley Jr.
From the stretch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Standing in, Chad Pimentel. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And the throw to first will be. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Kimbrell's ready. Here's the 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Here's Mark Trumbo now. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Kimbrell Playing here in his age 29 season, he was selected in the 3rd round during the 2008 draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Betts. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for 3rd. And he is in there at 3rd as the possible tying run.
The batter,
Ready for another shot now, Jimmy Vera, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Swing and a fly ball, and this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from 3rd. And that'll plate the tying run from 3rd as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Pedroia is there, and the side is retired. Clay Hare enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hare, 28 years old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Estrada ranges to his left. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Number 2.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike 0-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. 2-1 now to Mookie.
2-1.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Grounded to the right. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. Now at the plate, Jeff Mathis, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Pimentel moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Reyes. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Betts has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Manny Machado. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And the pitch. Grounded slowly to the left side. Bogarts charging this one. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A bouncer to the left side, taken in by Machado. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Vera moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Sammy Vaccaro. He's 1-for-4 for the game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Standing in now, Blake Swihart. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Ball 3 as he misses low with it here. Three and 1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Benjamin Hunter will come on now and pinch run here. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. Trumbull is there to make the catch, and that means we've got Stephen Wright takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Luis Carrasco is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. strike one to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike. There's a good knuckleball. Got it by him for strike two. The 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. We'll try again. 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a line drive. But foul.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Mark Trumbo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Belted high in the air out to left. Ranging back is Bradley. And it's off the green monster. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Coming to the plate now, Jimmy Vera earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here's the first pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1 pitch. A frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Trumbo on second. Gaddis on at first with 2 down. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Odrisamer Despaigne takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
And he takes ball 1.
Right fielder, Shannon Hennessy.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. So 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Mathis gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Hennessy is retired, and there's one away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Popped him up. Mathis over to his right. 2 down. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Hot shot down the line. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Somebody always takes an over. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing for him. 1 for 6.
Here's the first pitch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Now it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Travis Shaw would be next. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Jones is there to make the catch, and that means we've got Steven Souza is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Digging in to try it again, Willie Estrada. Hit to third. Sandoval fields it cleanly. And there's one gone to start the 12th. Standing in, Jeff Mathis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Swing and a miss as he tried to muscle up on it there. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Carrasco is after it, and the throw is in time. Mathis is retired, 2 down now. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Reyes is looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Knuckleball upstairs, dangerous pitch taken for a strike. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Souza is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go. Now to the plate, Travis Shaw, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And this is through into left, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's the panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. In his career, Sandoval possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Now batting,
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Sammy Buccaro. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone, trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
55, Luis Carrasco.
At the plate, Luis Carrasco. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. The 0-1. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest.